Hey YouTubers, Wally here again. Okay, I'm on the vegetable garden side now, and I'm going to basically try and do this as quick as I can, but everything's kind of gone berserk. I haven't done a video in so long. As you can see, my icicle radishes, it's just gone nuts. I've actually tried to pull one out, but there's not much of a root, so the radish hasn't really formed yet, but yet it's going crazy on the top side. I'm guessing it's the compost and manure I mixed in there, so I think it got some heavy nitrogen, so that might have been a goof up on my part. But avocado tree's still doing good. It's growing. I'm actually going to take it to class next week, and I'm going to graft it. So I'm going to cut it off and graft the good avocado that we have over there onto it. And then this is the other one. This one's growing a lot better than this one on this side. This one's got a lot of nice leaves pushing out. And then my long green eggplant is kind of biting the dust soon. I haven't had much chance to work in the garden, but I'm doing my best. I'm trying to clean up now. Then my squash plant has come all the way out to here. It's actually going onto the grapevine. I had to stop that. But it's all over the papaya trees. As you can see, I got one growing right there, and I got one more inside here. I've already pulled off so many already. And then this one, the eggplant is all doing good. I pulled off so many that I didn't get to in time, but I still need to clean some of these weeds out of here. But they're all going. I got a lot of flowers still coming up. A lot of little eggplants still growing on there, all mixed into the squash. So the squash is going nuts. And like I said, my radishes, this is going berserk. And then this was my lettuce that I grew. This actually went to flower, so I'm going to take the seeds from them because I really enjoyed this lettuce. So I'm going to see if I can save the seeds from these and replant them again. Sweet potato, it's gone berserk. It's all the way down to here out of the bucket. And my, what is this? My Cherokee tomato. So just let me back up. It's grown like that much already. But the fruit is doing really nice. Getting some nice fruit on here. Got one more little itty bitty one over here. And then I got some more growing up on this cluster over here. And there's a lot of flowers. So we'll see how that goes. And this is my cherry tomato plant. The clusters are pretty nice. They're all turning red slowly. And this one I've been eating off of this one, as you can tell. See all the missing tomatoes. But this one, I actually kept it in a two stem, and it was going up the awning. It's been doing good. It's coming up with some really nice clusters. So pretty decent clusters. But this is the one where I actually sit on my porch, and as they turn red, I just throw them in my mouth. But it's been great. This one's letting this one go wild in here. Clusters are starting to come up, but a little slow. But she's going. I don't show too many tomatoes yet. Got my strawberry plant hanging on in here over here. Then I got cantaloupe. I'm going to try cantaloupe again. See what happens. And then, like I said, the radish is just going berserk on this side too as well. And actually it went to flower already. So as you can see, this is the icicle radish. The flowers are cute. You can see. But see what happens. And there's a cucumber plant in there getting smothered. And then this cherry tomato plant, which got some pretty big cherry tomatoes. So this one is doing good. But as you can see, the size of this tomato in here versus this, like these little small ones, which as far as I knew they were cherry tomatoes. But when I get to the back, I'll show you some different ones that actually are cherry tomatoes too, but they're humongous. And then I still got a squash going here. Trying to clean up a little bit. I threw a cantaloupe in here. And the onions are still going, so I'm just waiting them out. They'll be a while. And then I got one radish in there I need to pull out. Then this is a mess over here. I'm ashamed to show it, but I got this is a Parks Whopper eggplant here. This one's doing okay. And then the carrots have just gone berserk with the weeds. So I actually might just clean this all out this weekend. And then this was my volunteer tomato plant. It's actually got flowers and all that on there. So I want to see what tomato plant it was, because I remember growing tomato plants over here 2 seasons ago. So I'm actually going to weigh them out to see what kind. Is it the Romas, or I had San Marzans, and I had the yellow pear. So basically going to wait till the tomato comes out just to see what kind. I trimmed my white eggplant down, so give it a chance this spring to bloom again. This is probably going to be the last year on it. So it's already been 3 years for this one. So we'll see what happens. And this was something that went definitely wrong. Those are radishes. Anyways, I put cantaloupes in here. And I cleaned out I had the lettuce and all that, and the beets over here. You can see my mess where I'm trying to clean up. Oh, it's a big mess. We got some beans hanging in there though. That's pretty neat. Then my other eggplants, I kind of trim them down. This one is the Purple Beauties. You see one growing up in there. But they're all tangled up with the squash too. The squash has just took over everything. And the onions are still going on this side. And we got some baby squashes forming over here. You can see them. They're coming all the way down to here. I cleaned out the radishes. I had that variety of radishes in here. Cleaned them out this past weekend. So I'm gonna try and put some more compost in this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna plant over here yet. But the onions on this side are actually doing really good. Yeah, it's really big. Can't see the onion yet, but I mean you can see the difference in the stalk and the green compared to the other side, which I think this side gets more sun, that's why. And these are more cherry tomato plants that I just threw in here. Those are pickling cucumbers. I just threw them in there probably a week and a half ago. There's my dying little itty bitty miniature sunflower. It opened up last week. And then more of my squash have taken over this side. As you can see, there's 2 big ones still over there. Got one on reserve for my friend in my garden class. And then, you can see where the squash is going all the way to the neighbor's yard. Pretty cool. Okay. But anyways, I just put in some the purple long eggplants in here. Take out the potatoes. I got a couple. I'll show them to you. Not too many. But the plant started dying back, so I just went ahead and cleaned it all out. Took whatever potatoes that were in there. This side didn't have produced any, but this one I put habaneros on this side. And as you can see, the pineapple is getting bigger, so it's still doing good. It's the only one showing signs. I'm hoping this one will start actually producing a pineapple soon, because it's pretty big. So hopefully one will start pushing out eventually. And then this is the one I wanted to show you. This is the one that I have keep it in mind, these are cherry tomatoes plants that I put in here mixed in with the sweet potatoes. And I know one of my subscribers was kind of keeping in touch with how these are going to produce, because technically you're not supposed to put tomatoes with sweet potatoes, because either it stunts the growth, or he was reading somewhere that it can actually make the flowers sterile and they won't produce the fruit. See how big they are in there? Oh, this is like a crazy cherry tomato. There's like fruits all over. And these are the sizes that I would think are cherry tomatoes. These little guys. I mean, even if you get to like this size, but this size is nuts. And then they're big in here, but there's flowers all over these things. And then even on this one, I mean, you can see all the, I don't know if you can actually see all the tomatoes. I mean, they're like these are like cherry tomato size. I can see that. But like this one is getting bigger. And here, I don't know if you can see it. And then inside here, I mean, look at the size of these puppies. They're like small, regular sized tomatoes. And then there's some more. I mean, that's a big cherry tomato, folks. That's kind of crazy. Pretty neat. That's some big cherry tomatoes. But they're doing really good. Other than that, I mean, you can see the sweet potatoes in the middle of them, between them. So I guess they're doing okay. They're growing. But yeah, some seriously big cherry tomatoes there. But they're like nice clusters. They're all over. Flowers, there's choke flowers. And on this side too, got some little tomatoes, which are basically look like cherry tomatoes to me. And then this one, I got cucumbers and sweet potatoes on this side. Believe it or not, this is actually where the Malabar spinach was. So if you remember, they had all those purple seeds all over them. But if you notice, they all grew. All the purple seeds that fell from the Malabar spinach. So I'm just leaving them in there. I'm going to let them grow. I mean, I'm actually going to thin them out later, but I'm going to let them grow. And then they'll grow back up this little trellis again. And my onions are looking sad in my box, in these containers. But they're still going. So I'm not going to grumble. Never done onions before, so we're going to see how that goes. But yeah. And then also, Guinevere, the pineapple, I actually didn't send it yet. I haven't got a chance to get a hold of you. But I haven't sent it because I found out that it's not the white pineapple. And so it was Maui Gold. And the lady told me it was white, and I found out it's not. So I was going to ask you, I mean, you can respond to a comment. If you still want the Maui Gold, I will send it. So, but unless you want to hold off and wait for the white one. Because I'm actually supposed to go downtown for a few of the farmers markets. But yeah, just get back with me, leave a comment, or IM me or whatnot. Sorry about that, but I just didn't want to send it once I found out. Once I took it to USDA and they was telling me that's not white pineapple. But anyways, I did research. I went back out to Kahuku and found out that they're selling Maui Golds, not white pineapple. But anyways, okay. I know this went kind of long, but I know my garden is kind of long. So okay, well, I just wanted to get as much as I could in, because who knows when I can get the next update in there, hopefully on time. But y'all take care, and I'll leave you guys with a shot of my tomatoes. Anyways, take care of you guys, and have a great one. Happy growing.